Get familiar, you hear me?
This is 50.
What's going on, y'all? This your boy Slick 50. One time for GMT. It's early, y'all. Today I got a reaction video. I guess this came out sometime late last night. I was on the homie Ryan live. The minute I get off, I'm getting that. Did you see this? Did you see that? No, I did not, because got something to eat and went to sleep. So I figured I'd react to it. I haven't watched it yet. Tory Lanez, you see the title. I guess he supposed to explain what went on, I guess. I don't know. So we just gonna jump into it, man. Shout out to everybody who supports the channel, man. It goes a long way. The biggest way to support is a share. Hit that subscribe button, man, and like, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to contribute to the channel, man, that goes a long, long way. Hit that join button next to the subscribe button, or you can hit what you see right here on the screen. All right? Let's go and jump into this. Got it queued up. Let me get it full screen for you one time. This link was sent to me by at least 6-7 people. So, is the audio on? Y'all know I'm good for recording no audio. Let's go.
I do see when people are getting at her, and there's times when I'm like, damn, like, do I help her or do I speak up and say, yo, don't talk about her, whatever the cases are. But if I do that, then it's like I'm coming off like I'm guilty. And then if I say something about having remorse, like I would like to.
All right, first off, I don't know why I started off right there, but sounds like he wanted to say something in the beginning, but couldn't.
Or saying something about certain things, it's like I come off like I'm guilty of something that I didn't do. So I had to be quiet on certain places. Now, I need y'all to really take this in and understand like how this works at this point. When all this starts happening, LA Times, okay? This is put in public information. LA Times puts out an article, and in the article they say, you know, this is the initial report. 2 sources close to the investigation said that she got cut by glass, and she said that she got cut by glass.
Facts. I remember that.
So then it's like people see that, okay, hold on. They're saying on the initial police report with Officer Santiago, whatever his name is, you can go look this up. This is on LA Times. That's when it gets to this point where it says, okay, yo, they reported no gunfire wound in her foot. They just reported a woman with a foot injury. So you got to understand, like, this is what's in their initial police report. Fuck all the Instagram.
Now that I didn't know while we were sitting there, because I myself was saying I didn't believe she was shot in the foot. You know what I'm saying? You know, all came out. Suppose she said shot at the ground. So that's what I thought happened. I said that before she even said it. Like, but let's see. Let's hear him first. I want to hear him.
Fuck the other shit. This is just what's in the police report. So you got to understand, like, I'm getting to a point where I'm like, wow, I'm looking at this and I'm like, wow, like, at the end of the day, like, maybe some people might see this, maybe some people might not. It gets to academics, it gets to academics, it gets to Hollywood Unlocked, it gets to certain places, right? And she comes out with this tweet that says, keep talking and I'm gonna stop sparing you. It's like, my love, I have not been on the internet for 3 months. I have not been on the internet for 3
Nigga said, my love. He looked spooked. My love.
3 months. And then 30 minutes later, she just goes on live. And it's like me telling you, yo, keep talking, man.
Hey, we were just talking about this, man. Is this some grown man stuff right here? I understand he defend himself, but should a man put his business out in the internet? Let me know what y'all feel about that, man. Real talk. Let me know what y'all feel about that.
Nigga, and I'm gonna slap you. And then I just slap you. It's like, you didn't do anything for me to slap you. I just slapped you. So it's like, who was talking to who? Who are you saying to keep talking to? I don't understand. Whatever. It gets past this point. And it gets to a place where now she says, I'm gonna stop sparing you, whatever the case. She gets on live. Now, because it got on academics that there was no gunfire wound on the initial report, everyone starts going to her page. Again, she starts reacting to certain things. Now, I'm going to say one thing. I'm not getting mad at her or whatever it is, because I understand that she is dealing with a lot. Like, when it comes down to, you gotta understand, she lost both of her parents, and I do sympathize with that. I lost my mother, and when I lost my mother, I realized, like, when it comes down to, when you lose a parent, you could be highly susceptible to people around you that are giving you parental guidance or things that feel like parental guidance, to believing that it is parental guidance, and you go with it. That's happened to me. I've been at that place where I've listened to a lot of people that led me down the wrong road because it felt like parental guidance that I should have been getting from my mother or my father that at that time wasn't around, or whatever the case is. So now it gets to this point now, whatever the case is, boom, she comes out and she goes, listen, you guys and, you know, all this extra shit, this nigga keep talking about me. And I'm in the back, I'm over here watching this like, yo, what did I say? I didn't say nothing. I said nothing to you. It's nothing. This nigga keep talking about me, bro. And so, you know what? Now we just gonna do it. This nigga Tory shot me, bro. This nigga shot me. He shot me. She gets into it. This nigga shot me. She starts breaking down the story. And I want y'all to pay close attention to how she breaks down the story. Okay? Really pay close attention. She breaks down the story and she says, yo, I'm arguing. I'm in the car. I'm arguing with this nigga. I'm tired of arguing with this nigga. We get into a heated argument. I'm tired of arguing with this nigga. I get out the car. This nigga get out the car, and he starts shooting me. For no reason, he starts shooting me. So boom, then the cops pull us over and da-da-da-da. Hold on, let's take the first facts back for what she just said. So you mean to tell me that you're in a car with a person and this person is arguing with you? This person has gotten you to a place of like, yo, I don't even want to be around you. Like, I'm above this. I'm out of here. You get out of the car because the heated argument is so heated. And then this person gets out and shoots you in both of your feet. And you jump back in the car?
He got a point right there, though. I ain't gonna stunt. He got a point right there, boy. First off, you getting shot in your feet, you not walking back to nothing. Let's just make that clear, man. Let's make this clear. Somebody told me on the phone something he said. I don't know if this video started before that, or maybe I started wrong. I don't know. I thought it was from the beginning. But if he don't say it, we'll talk about it.
Why would you jump back in the car with a dangerous man who just did a dangerous crime to you, who did this criminal intent to you, and all this? Why? Why would you jump back in the car? Well, yo, then the police pull us over, and I see, you know what I'm saying, we're all black in the car, there's a gun in the car, so I don't even want to be like, you know what I'm saying, I don't want nobody to get in more trouble, and I'm trying to protect this man. Because at the end of the day, it's niggas getting shot out here. She then throws the black card at me. I'm trying to protect this black man. My love, nobody ever reported that you got shot but you. So how are you trying to protect me? At what point were you trying to protect me? At what point? Like, you know I got a child. You know that these type of situations, even an accusation, is something that I can't even be playing with. I don't even play with my life like that. So why would that, that to me just doesn't make sense. Okay, cool. Yo, I lied to the cops. I lied to the doctors. Let me tell you why they saying there's glass in my feet, though. Because I lied to the cops. I lied to the doctors. I lied to this, that, and the third. Ladies and gentlemen, I need us to really understand what she's saying here. You mean to tell me that these medical doctors that are in an ambulance that work on-site injuries 24/7 for all day, that have to know every type of on-site injury, the specifications on the type of on-site injuries, so they can treat it right? You mean to tell me you lied to these people and they just treated you for glass when you had a bullet in you?
You got another point right there. Got another point.
That's what you're saying. Okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say they were dumb.
And for my females, I ain't just siding with this dude if he wasn't making no adequate points. Because I'm still baffled as to why he's explaining after. I want to know what happened that led to this. He's study explaining the aftermath. I mean, my dude still got to go to court. He getting free case, so I want to know what, you know what I'm saying? Like, what transpired to get to this point? That's what I want to know.
You mean to tell me that the cops who were called for a gunshot in a Suburban or whatever the car was, found that same Suburban and found a gun in it, see you leaking, and didn't check you for bullet wounds, I'll give you the benefit of doubt and say they were dumb. You then further said, yo, I'm at cotton mouth like a motherfucker smoking on it. You then say, oh, well, I was trying to protect this black man, so I never said nothing. I didn't want them to shoot me. I didn't want them to kill me. Okay, but when me and Kelsey and Quan were over there being questioned, you were in a stretcher. No one is going to shoot you in a stretcher. You had plenty of time to tell the cops that you were in danger. You had plenty of time. I'm not protecting somebody who just heinously shot me after a conversation that we just had. My mind is not on protecting you. I'm bleeding from my feet. I'm thinking about protecting my own life, and I'm in danger.
Well, yeah, man, I don't condone that, but if she would have told to me, that wouldn't be snitching, because I know in this day and age, women want to be hard like dudes. You know what I'm saying? If you're not about that life, that means you're a civilian. It don't count. You know what I'm saying? So to me, like, that's what women pose to do. They tell. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta agree with him on there. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to be hard up, be a lady first, bro. Like, that ain't where it's at. You know what I'm saying? If that really happened, she should have been right there. Like, yo, he shot me, bro. And I don't know. In reality, you know, I see all these women trying to be tough on songs and then on TV and stuff like that. But I ain't met a lady yet that ain't finna be doing it. Like, if a nigga shot him, you know what I'm saying? I can't even think of a woman that I know that ain't gonna be like, yo, Popo, 911, this dude shot me. You know what I'm saying? For as a man though, that's a little different.
Danger. Why would you not say that with 2 feet bleeding from 2 bullet holes? From what you're saying?
Well, R&B singer, I would. I'm just saying though. I'm just playing.
I don't understand that. And then there's this whole narrative of, you know, like, I didn't want to put this black man on you know, I didn't want to get him in trouble. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm protecting this man, and he keeps talking. And so now, you know, he keeps getting his media team to start doing certain things to make me look incredible and to smear me and to make him look good and to make it look like I'm not. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, have I been around in the last 3 months saying anything? Have you seen in the last 3 months one article that made me look good during this? One? Have you seen it? You haven't seen it nowhere. Because at the end of the day, my PR team is not out here playing with my jeopardy of my life and freedom. Y'all are doing this for the internet. This is my life. I'm the only person with the case. So at the end of the day, when you sit here, y'all, like, I'm not gonna jeopardize my son, even if I know, regardless of what I know, it will come to light in the true issue with that. I have no issue with that, but I need y'all to understand, like, I'm a human being, bro. Like, this shit hurts, bro. Seeing my friends, people that I had on quarantine radio, be people that were just like my real, like, at least people I thought were.
I'll be real. This feel like a PR stunt. Because like I said, you are not explaining what transpired, what the hell happened. You know what I'm saying? I mean, personally, I don't care. I don't. But if you going to get on here, then tell the truth, bro. Like, because the truth is short. You making this long. You know what I'm saying? You making this long for no reason.
My friends, like, people I thought were like cool people, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, everybody just shunned me. I showed everybody love at the top of the year. Everybody was on quarantine radio, hee ha ha ha. And the second y'all have an accusation, not even evidence, niggas just come bash me. I'm somebody who just, I don't get a say. Then I understand. Sometimes the way I move is unconventional, you know? And I came to a place where I was dealing with so much just talk and heat and just people coming at me that I made music because I was like, this is how I can speak through what I gotta do. This is how I can. We get so mad about artists making songs about the same thing: money, chains, and cars. So when a nigga comes out and says his true passion, puts his true heart, his emotions, the pain that he's dealing with his baby mother, his child, when a nigga goes and does that and pours his emotion into the tape, or what, he wrong? I'm wrong? I get shunned off. They took me off of every single playlist. They took me off of every playlist. They didn't want my story to come out. They didn't allow my story to come out. Because it came off insensitive. I came off insensitive to people. Now I want to speak on this. I don't ever want anybody to ever think that I've been insensitive to Breonna Taylor. I marched 9 days straight in Miami for her and George Floyd. I would never, bro, I've mourned this woman as well. And everyone said, listen, we're mourning a black woman today and you dropped an album? How dare the disrespect? Guys, let's bring this back. That day that I dropped that album.
Mind you, I ain't gonna lie. I said something on my show. I said, how is it that a woman can release an album about all her trials and tribulations no matter what day it is or what's going on, but when a man do it, it's a problem. I said that, though. I feel like that was wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always this double standard, but I feel like he should be able to drop the album. We get Breonna Taylor died, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff was going on. But what did his album have to do with in correlation to that? What did it really have to do? How about nobody said that when the WAP song came out? I'm just saying, think about it.
My mom, that was her birthday. And that was also the day she died.
Oh, wow.
So I was also mourning a black woman. My mother. That meant a lot to me. My name is Daystar. I'm her youngest son. That meant a lot to me. And all I was doing was giving a truthful album about what I'm going through. And I thought that people were going to be able to hear it and feel me. But they didn't do that. And I don't expect, everyone to just jump into my side, because at the end of the day, I didn't deserve that for the way that I handled this. There's been insensitive things that I've done, I apologize for, as far as me not talking to y'all, addressing y'all, coming to y'all sooner and saying, yo, bro, I ain't do this, my nigga. But y'all gotta understand the reason why.
Why ain't say nigga like that? I ain't do this, my nigga. Why you say that like that?
I wasn't able to do that. Once they made this an actual thing, I immediately called the lawyer and was just like, yo, what can I do here? Because there's times I was like, I'm going to just say the whole story right now. They need to know. No, you're not allowed to talk. I will handle that for you in the court of law. So at that point, it gets to a standpoint where it's like, my bad, my shit dries. I'm over.
The lawyer told you to hush up, but then what you doing now, boy? See, people think they can talk over here. That don't make sense. But all right, because you still got to go to court. All right.
But look, it gets to a point where it's like, I'm sorry that right now, like, this is getting me a little riled up. It's just like, I'm a human being, bro. Like, I feel what you niggas feel. I go through the things that y'all go through, bro. Anybody on this comment list, anybody watching this right now, if you have ever been at a place where somebody has, for the day, just been like, yo, fuck you, or somebody just hit you with a bad comment and niggas are going at you, or any celebrities that have been at a place where niggas are just coming at you, imagine just going through that for 3 months straight, just niggas, and you know that you're a talkative nigga that will say, nigga, nah, but you have your hands tied behind your back because legally you can't put anything else in jeopardy, because it's not about Instagram at that point. It's about the well-being of my family and the mother of my child and my child. And at that point, I had to make a decision of whether or not this was more important, or Instagram likes and understanding of this, or whatever case was more important. Like, I've never been a person that's I've never been a person that's not expressed how he feels. There's things that I feel today, and I want y'all to understand something. Through every single thing that I'm going through the judge or not the judge, the accusations and the charges of 22 years and everything, I keep a smile on my face. Why? Because I know what I know. I know what I know. And at the end of the day, I'm not afraid of certain things, because I gotta be strong for the people around me, dog. I have to be, because they can't see me weak right now. They can't see that. I can't allow, my fans can't see me weak right now. I can't allow them to do that. And I'm not a weak person. I pray to God, this whole experience has got me so much closer to God and made me understand certain things about certain people and how they gonna operate when something happens. And it made me realize this is how people operate, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is another thing I wanna address on, and I don't care who looks at me, how they look at me. Like, my point of this is not to make y'all start bashing her. It's not to make y'all start bashing her. When she's bashed, I don't feel good. It doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel like, damn, bro, like, this whole situation in itself is causing this girl mental trauma, bro. That's still somebody I care about. I do not want to see her like that, bro, ever. I don't want to see her like that, bro. It is what it is. And if nobody looks at that how they look at it, bro, it is what it is, dog. But I never want to see her weakened or her put down or her whatever case, because then it goes against exactly what I'm talking about. How am I going to advocate for protecting black women if I'm doing something to bash her and bring her down? All I'm trying to let y'all know and understand here is it's the facts. It's the facts of what y'all gotta understand. I can't allow at some point, just like I was waiting for my court date so I can say something, and when I finally said it, or when the court date finally came, I finally am here and I'm being able to say what I have to say. And so if I'm coming off in any kind of way that's not the way that you want, I apologize, but I had to get this off my chest. And so it just is what it is. The truth will come to the light in the court of law. If y'all don't believe me, you don't believe me. It is what it is. If you do, you do. But I really just send prayers and love to her camp. I send prayers and love to the people around me, and I don't want us to be beefing. I don't want y'all to think that this is a Meg versus Tory thing. I'm not beefing.
All right, man. I can't listen to no more of that right there. To be real with y'all, peep this, man. At the end of the day, it don't make sense. And what don't make sense about it is this right here. You ain't said nothing what the people want to know, for one. You saying this ain't a smear campaign, but it sounds like you trying to smear a name. And then at the end, you taking up for it. Let me tell you something. If somebody trying to ruin my name, man, I don't care, male or female, dog or cat, you ain't getting no love from me. For real. I'm not taking up for you. I mean, let me tell y'all dudes something, and you women something. You can't take up for the person. That's the meaning of Stockholm Syndrome. You can't take up for the person. Well, I don't want this to happen to him, even though. No, that person don't care about you, bro. Because then you wouldn't have been in that situation. No. And that makes him look like, why you care like that? Like, it make him look bad regardless. He had some contradictions, he had some points, but it wasn't nothing that we didn't know or couldn't have found out. People want to know what's the real. You know what I'm saying? And then, okay, the homie said that Rockefeller threatened him. And I need to find it because I thought that was going to be in this video. I don't know if he was the one that sent me this link, but it was said that somewhere in the beginning of the video, he was like, yo, Rockefeller told me not to make a statement. That wouldn't be, we advise you not to do that. Some way or form, fashion, they said that. I'm paraphrasing. Now, if that was the case, I don't know how it would say it sound. It sounded like a threat from the way the homie said it, but maybe they were just saying, trying to, like, hold on, let's see how we can smear this over. So, you know, because she is a new artist for them, that's an investment. Or could have been on some henchman type stuff, like, you better keep your mouth closed. And he did. He got scared. Who knows? I don't know. But the whole time my dude was out in the streets. So, I don't know, man. Let me know how you feel. To me, it's some BS. Why get on here, air your business out, especially, I don't know, man. That's an R&B thing. I don't know. But at the end of the day, he should be on here airing his business out. As a man, that ain't something a man supposed to do. This feels like a PR stunt. I felt like once upon a time he said he had cotton mouth. He drank the water. He looked at somebody like he was talking to somebody else. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. I just know this was a waste of air. Like I said, the truth don't take that long to tell. It don't. I don't need you explaining to me about bullets and glass and, like I said, I'm pretty sure this was longer than this, from the way it started off. You know what I'm saying? We know all of that. We know she wasn't actually shot. We know everything he said. So, this is your boy Slick 50, man. If y'all got any other subjects you want your boy to talk about, you do know where to reach me at. You can reach me at SLK50TV on IG. Feel free. You know what I'm saying? Shoot the subjects there. I will see y'all over at GMT. You know what I'm saying? See it right here at the bottom. Holla at your boy. All right? I'm out of here. Deuces.